All right, so this one, Blunderbuss changes season 13 adjustments and new clothes. New clothes. Okay. Let's see what they have to say. I guess this is Sea of Thieves news. Yes, Sea of Thieves news.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of Sea of Thieves.
Oh wow,
news.
you're doing the thing
It's been a while
there.
since I've done one of these, so forgive me if I'm a little bit rusty. Okay, here we go. There's
Been a
monkey
while.
business occurring in the Outpost stores. Drew's back with more tantalizing info and game
Dude.
updates, and there are new
Head tech guy.
items headed to
Clown
Pirate
suit.
Emporium.
Clown suit.
With our next game update on August 22nd, we are bringing fresh new items to the Outpost stores. With the Stonebark Carpenter's weapon set, you can admire the smooth, tide-polished surface of these ornate pieces. Oh, and you can also use them to fight people, so that's a plus. And if you're looking to add a little variety to your clothing chest, then there are also 4 new colourful tops to choose from.
I like
and
how they're
if
doing
you
different
choose
colors
to
of those.
showcase the stylish Simeon courtly jacket, pirates from across the seas are sure to go ape for your obviously superior sense of fashion.
We're about to find out what they're talking
We've
about with the
also got new
Blunderbuss.
Twitch drops on the way. From the 21st to the 28th of August, watch
21st,
any
28th.
participating stream on Twitch
Oh,
for
sick.
your chance
That's
to
me.
unlock the Eastern Wind's sapphire bejeweled gloves, wrap dress, and pristine jacket, as well as the stalwart Sea Dog tankard. For more information on how to get involved with Twitch drops,
Yes, and you, Peppa.
visit seaofthieves.com/Twitch-drops. There's also a new perk available for
sounds
Xbox
kinda
Game
sick.
Pass Ultimate subscribers. Up until
Like
the
he's got a
28th
cold.
of September, subscribers can claim a bundle containing the new Ebon Rapier, the Obsidian Pocket Watch, and the Obsidian Figurehead. Now let's check in with production director
Obsidian,
Drew
nice.
Stevens for new information and what
Oh,
changes are coming
nice
to the
touch. I love the burning blade in the background. Yeah, just casually have burning blade back there.
game.
All right, what do we got? Tell us,
everyone.
Drew.
With our August update right
Head
around
tech
the
guy.
corner, I want to do a quick update on Season 13 and then look ahead to some changes coming soon. We're incredibly happy with how Season 13 has landed, with the addition of
I gotta say, this is always like the most interesting part of the SoT news, like every time. And not just because this guy has a head tat and other tats.
the Burning Blade and Skeleton Camps, together providing new goals for players when starting a session. We've loved seeing the stories shared of crews pledging to Flameheart, taking control of the Burning Blade, and becoming an epic raid encounter for others on the seas to band together to take on. We've been releasing steady hotfixes over the last few weeks,
Yes.
focusing on stability, performance, and addressing some exploits that we've seen surface. The team are also reviewing the feedback and player behaviour following the season's launch, and we'll be working on fine-tuning the experience and addressing issues that have been raised. One hot area of feedback is around the ability for the Burning Blade crew to run and freely cash in at the Reaper's hideout whilst in combat. This clearly is not an intended scenario, and the team will be fixing this up in
Good.
the coming update.
Good.
Sticking with season
There's been so many burning blade situations where it's just like, yeah, they run over there and it's like, oh, they're gonna sell it, and then just boom, it's gone. Like, okay, well, I guess that's over with. I can't like chase them down and kill them. But yeah, sounds like they're gonna make it to where no other ships can be around, which is nice.
13, I want to talk about the scenario we encountered at launch, where 2 high-impact exploits were discovered. These exploits allowed crews to gain additional rewards when completing the rituals at the ancient temple.
Yeah.
Now, we'll hold our hands up. This was a pretty significant bug that was discovered, and that's on us. And the team rallied quickly to hotfix it within a few days. In this
Dude, I saw people with literally 1,000 streak. Like I looked at the map and in a server, and I saw a ship go from 0 to 2 to like 24 to 48 to like 200 or something like that. It was wild.
time, however, over 20,000 players took advantage of this to gain a
Dang, you saw one with 23k? Holy smokes, that's wild.
significant and unintended boost to their progression, with over 300 billion gold arriving in the economy as a result.
300
We take these
billion
kind of
gold?
exploits very seriously, and we remove progress
Wow.
from all players who'd been caught using them to gain additional rewards.
Good.
Stepping back from this incident, look,
Yeah, I don't necessarily think that people should be like banned for using that. I just think they need to have SoT needs to fix it, which sounds like they did. They fixed it, and then also just removing everything that they got from that. I don't think they necessarily have to be banned. That's just my thoughts.
This is game development. No matter how tight our processes are, some bugs and unintended mechanics are going to find their way to live. However, players that abuse them to gain an advantage should expect to be penalised. And that can range from progress being removed through to suspended playtime, depending on the severity of the impact.
Yeah, actually, yeah, depending on the severity, of course. Like, if somebody like, oh, you know, I just found this out, like, oh, that's a neat trick, you know, whatever, we're gonna do this a few times, yeah, whatever. But like somebody who's like got thousands upon thousands, like, or the 23K streak, like, dude, you know what you're doing. You know by then that you're cheating the system.
The responsibility ultimately sits with you as players on how you approach this. Clearly the best approach is report it, don't use it, and certainly don't share it. If you do, however,
don't share
choose to take advantage.
That's another thing too. Like any exploits, like sometimes like I want to know how to do exploits. Not that I would do them, but just because I'm kind of curious how like people are getting around the code. But like sharing stuff like that on stream, like sharing how to do exploits and stuff, not belong on stream.
Of it, you should expect follow-up actions on your account. You've been warned. Earlier in the year, I spoke about a dedicated game health-focused team that would tackle issues that matter most to our players. The team is now starting to form and identifying their key focus areas to improve the experience. Game performance will be their initial focus,
Nice.
with the frequency of hitches and rubber banding increasing during gameplay, even prior to the addition of the Burning Blade. As with any complex body of work, expect improvements to take time. But with a dedicated team focused here, I'm confident we'll see good progress.
Good.
The team will also be identifying improvements to game stability to address crash rates, and prioritizing which game experience bugs to be fixed, like the recent fix to silent boarding. The Sea of Thieves team is a large one now, with multiple areas of focus and dedicated teams, like seasonal delivery, live events, Pirate Emporium, and now game health. We can't all work in a single area. And even though I see the comment regularly that we should just stop everything and fix bugs, that isn't going to help us maintain an engaging game and continue to run a successful business.
I mean, they're limited developers. Like, there's not just like a bajillion developers to like just fix everything and call it a day. You know, they have to prioritize things and triage it all.
I know that ultimately you just want to see improvements fast in these areas, and we haven't been able to react quickly enough in the past. I feel our team structure moving forward is now better placed to get these things moving. Next up, I want to share some plans we have in the combat space to begin improving balance across our weapons. In Season 14, we'll be introducing the grapple gun, which primarily is a traversal tool.
It's gonna be fun.
This will also shake up the combat meta by providing players with an on-demand distance closer in their loadout, albeit with some limitations in its combat ability. Knowing the combat meta as it stands, we're going to be making some changes on the way to Season 14 to ensure we're ready for this new tool arriving. The biggest change here is that we're going to be redefining the role of the Blunderbuss into the dependable anti-boarding weapon with a defensive focus.
Defensive
the Blunderbuss
focus
will now deal a consistent knockback at close range and apply more vertical knockback to repel boarders over ledges.
Wait, hold on a second. How many pellets came out of that thing?
Range and apply more
Let's look at that spread.
Dependable anti-boarding weapon with a defensive focus. The Blunderbuss will now
I couldn't really tell.
Consistent knockback at close range and apply more vertical knockback to repel boarders over ledges and objects. Its spread pattern will now be widened in
Wait, did they say they...
knockback.
Okay, hold on. Let's back this up. Let me
the
rewatch this.
dependable anti-boarding weapon.
Anti-boarding
with a
weapon.
defensive focus. The Blunderbuss will now deal a consistent knockback at close range and apply more vertical knockback to repel boarders over ledges and objects. Its spread pattern will now be widened in hipfire and in aim down sight.
Widened spread pattern in hipfire and down sight.
Improving effectiveness in close range while reducing its mid and long range power. With this new identity,
still blunder sniping, ain't nobody doing that. Or successfully doing blunder sniping still.
As a reliable anti-boarding weapon, the Blunderbuss will now lose its ability to perform a one-hit kill on a full health player. It will still do critical damage to a player at close range, dealing 90 damage, but will no longer be able to kill without a follow.
Wow, this is huge. Hold on a second.
It will still do critical damage to a player at close range,
Critical,
dealing
close
90
range.
damage.
90 damage. It's no longer a one-hit kill. That's wild.
But will no longer be able to kill without a follow-up. New visual effects will also solidify this weapon's new identity.
Wow.
The effective knockback range is now visualized by white-hot debris and smoke being fired from the
Oh,
barrel
that's cool.
before dissipating at mid-range. We know the Blunderbuss has been the go-to weapon for many players across a wide range of playstyles. Most
Dude.
notably the tool for our smaller crews to be able to dispatch larger groups. We feel this new identity now doubles down on that reliable anti-boarding toolset, and when in capable hands can still be devastating in close range, and help level the playing field against larger crews, but with a focus on defense, not offense. This is going to be a pretty
Wow.
big change to a weapon that's been part of
That's
many players'
huge.
loadouts since launch. However, knowing the meta changes we have coming, this new identity for the Blunderbuss was a necessary change, and one that we want to bring in ahead of time to ensure it's balanced ahead of the next season.
Imagine grapple gunning somebody and then blundershotting them with one shot. Like, I feel like that would be extremely unbalanced. Dude, I can't believe they're doing this, but I kind of dig it. Actually. I mean, like, I feel like everybody's always expected to use the blunderbuss because of how easy it is to get a kill. But now that, like, it's gonna do 90 damage tops, like, yeah, you'll still get one shots off on somebody who has at least 10 damage, but still, like, that's gonna make a lot of people think differently about the other weapons.
Well, I think that's enough spicy news for now. Catch you all next time.
Spicy is correct. I take a drink.
In case you missed it, last month we added the Mayhem ship set to the Pirate Emporium. With a livery that champions chaos, you'll be all set to loot and shoot your way across the seas as you bring your own brand of boisterous banditry to the very borders of the known world. And with our next game update on August 22nd, we are bringing back another stunner to the Pirate Emporium, the Omen ship set. Inspired by the
shipset.
incredible Gears
Gears
of
of
War
War.
series, this imposing ship set will strike fear into the hearts of any
I like that
horde.
they're recycling some stuff.
Whether it's the turning cogs of its capstan, or the saw blade figurehead which lances through the waves, decking your ship out in this glorious set is sure to inspire you to emerge like a phoenix into battle. And that's not all. Let's take a look at what else is headed to the Pirate Emporium.
It's a clown outfit. Clown outfit, perfect for you, Peppa. Oh, that's cool, a cutout in the star. Wisecracking. Clown World. This is actually really cool. I like it. I like the clown stuff. See a lot of toxic PvP with clown outfits. Idle conversationalist. Oh, that's cool. That's good for, like, you know, people doing videos and stuff. Red card? Ashen Curse Owl? Okay. Sick. His little rib cage. King's Ransom. Oh, more stuff for the crown. Sick.
And that's us for another episode. If you liked what you saw and you want to stay up to
Dude.
date with
Blunderbuss changes. Holy smokes. This is gonna be game. I don't even know what's gonna happen with the balance. Like, it's. I'm just gonna say I like it. I like the changes with the Blunderbuss. I like that it's gonna go from hey, one kit herp derp kill you whatever gun to hey, we're gonna have a really good knockback, knock people off our ship. Like, it's gonna be the key tool for. I mean, it already kind of is a key tool for, like, helmsmen, but even more so like a hey, get off my ship kind of thing. So more knockback and not the one-shot KO. It's going to be interesting. People are going to be swapping around weapons more often. More so dependent on what they're doing, you know. Interesting. Cool. All right. Well, that was a surprise. Guess that's it. Yeah. All right. Herpderp's going to be heartbroken. I can't believe we both insulted each other about the clown outfit. Yeah. Oh, hey, they made you into an outfit. What if we both were clowns? What if we were just both clowns? I might actually get that clown outfit. It's pretty funny. Hey, it's actually doing its job. It's actually funny for once. All right.